What's going on, everybody? It's Nick with Facemask Fantasy, reacting to some huge news coming out of Atlanta. Falcons wide receiver Calvin Ridley has been suspended by the league for at least the 2022 season after it was found that he had been betting on games. According to NFL Network's Mike Garafolo, the investigation confirmed Ridley's bets did involve the Falcons, his own team. The earliest Ridley can apply for reinstatement is February 15th, 2023. He could also appeal his suspension within the next 3 days, but that probably won't go very far. All this coming from a statement the NFL put out following the news of the suspension. You know by now that Ridley took a leave of absence after Week 7 of the 2021 season, citing mental health issues. He did not play again after this transpired. Multiple teams made inquiries about a trade, but the Falcons reportedly operated in good faith and declined all offers, knowing that something was going on behind the scenes. Now Ridley's future in the NFL is murky at best, because 2022 might not be the only season Ridley is forced to miss. It's a shocking and disappointing development for one of the premier wide receivers in the NFL. Dynasty managers are now left to pick up the pieces as we wait and see what happens next. If you have Ridley rostered in Dynasty, you're now saddled with some dead weight, unfortunately. If you can afford a roster spot, you might as well hold as long as you can, and if someone is willing to give you literally anything in a trade, that's your call if you want to cut ties. You're probably not going to get that much, though. As for the rest of the Falcons offense, it'll be interesting to see what happens with Matt Ryan. He has 2 years left on his contract and will be 39 when he's an unrestricted free agent in 2024. Now, Ryan has a dead cap hit of more than $40 million for the 2022 season. The team probably doesn't want to absorb such a cap hit to trade their longtime starter, but also Atlanta is going nowhere fast with their current roster. It should be something they discuss. Ryan is an uninspiring QB2 in Superflex leagues with not much upside as long as he's a Falcon. Tight end Kyle Pitts will get all the work he can handle following a 1,000-yard season as a rookie. He could be looking at double and triple teams pretty much all year long with such a middling collection of options at the wide receiver position for Atlanta. But I'm certainly not afraid of drafting Pitts in redraft, and his arrow continues to point up in Dynasty. Olamide Zaccheus is a restricted free agent, while Russell Gage and Cordarelle Patterson are unrestricted free agents. So it'll be interesting to see if Atlanta prioritizes bringing any of them back out of sheer necessity. Zaccheus is only 25, but Patterson is 31 and Gage is 26. So Atlanta should probably just look to the future and blow this whole thing up. But you never know how NFL teams plan to operate in the offseason. The team has 8 picks in the 2022 draft, including 4 picks in the top 75. Wide receiver is probably going to be at least one of those picks now, although it's a team with a lot of needs. Outside of Pitts, nobody on this Falcons team is a must-roster player, and that includes Ryan even in Superflex leagues. This is a team that needs to embrace a full-on rebuild, and Ridley's suspension should only make that a 100% certainty. We'll see how the team moves forward following this development. That's all we have as far as the news around Calvin Ridley so far. Any thoughts you have, put them in the comment section below. We can have a conversation about this. Till then, this is Nick with Facemask Fantasy. Thanks for listening.